Bentons, yeah. The Bentons have been telling their story all weekend. Brother Benton, oh, come on up here and tell your story. Tell me about your garden. And because if I tell you, why, it doesn't sound, it sounds like a commercial. And let's see, can she use that mic there? Turn that mic on for her. Tell us about your garden and tell us about not being able to have your garden grow for the last 5 years and what you did.
You must be talking about Julius bought some of your
Yes.
stuff. Yeah. And then Jason wiped you out last year.
Yeah.
Well, our family lives close together, so we kind of consolidated our efforts, and we've tried, many times to grow a garden. It just barely seems to peter along. And this last spring, we put all his good stuff on it. The first time through, we plowed the field and got the rows in there and then sprayed them and put the seeds in and watered it. And we had veggies coming out our ears. They were going bad on us. We couldn't eat them fast enough. Couldn't give them away. We had watermelon. It was so good. Lots of food. I mean, it was awesome. And we didn't even do it right. We were supposed to do a
They didn't follow the directions.
We were supposed to do a 3-step plan. We just did the first batch and then forgot about the other things to put on it, and it took off great. So next year we're going to do it right and see what happens. It's going to be good. We'll be selling it.
Tell us about the length of some of the vegetables and how some were supposed to be this long and it was that long.
Yeah. We had patty pans that were like that big around. Yeah, serious. Patty pan squash that was that big around. We had zucchini that was like this long and about that big around. We had watermelon that was this big and that, really big around, huge watermelon.
Tell us about the rinds.
And yeah, it was juicy clear down to the rinds. You could eat the rinds. It was really good, flavorful. It doesn't quit. I mean, it was so good. I haven't been able to eat watermelon for years, buying it from the store. It makes me hyperglycemic and it just feels like chemicals. And I was able to pig out on watermelon that we grew. It was so good. We had tons of watermelon, and it was just amazing. Corn, tons of corn, and everything. Nothing, and it was amazing where we kind of missed the seed, didn't get the spray on it, and got the weeds. The weeds took off, and then the plant didn't grow very well. But when it was on it, it really grew. So I could see a difference right next to each other. It was amazing.